Morning folks, something totally different today. Going to try and make some apple cider. Well, apple and berry cider. I picked all these myself last year. We've got apple juice, yeast, sugar, a couple of bottles. It should be easy enough. So homemade apple cider. The first issue instantly ran into is my yeast went out of date last year. So I did a wee tester. I put that in with some sugar and water about an hour ago. So it's definitely still alive. Look, it's all bubbled up. So it should be fine. Right, so that's the plan. The first thing we're going to do is mash these up in a blend. No. We're going to pour all these, and these, and I don't know what they are. I think they're cranberries. They were in the freezer. Pour them all into a big pot with some water and just simmer them and turn them into mush. And then I'll strain it all out and I'll go to the next step. This is going to be amazing. Homemade apple cider. We'll see if it works. Right, come back once I've got these in the pan. Right, we've blasted it up to 6. It'll come to a boil soon, so let's chuck these in. And let's chuck them in. Chuck the berries in, chuck the apples in, chuck these in. Whoops. Right. I might have to add some more water. Definitely have to add some more water. Alright, we'll turn these to mush. I'll come back in a minute once we're simmering away. Okay, we're bubbling away nicely. Look at that. I'm just smashing it all in. I was going to blitz this in the blender, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to mash it up and simmer it. Look at the colour of this stuff. Ooh. In fact, I'm going to taste it. Oh, it's quite bitter. Obviously, there's no sugar in it yet. Anyway, I'm just going to smash this up for a while. Not sure what's going to happen with the detected side of things. Things are getting a bit weird just now, and I don't even know. Oh, for God's sake. I think, we're allowed out an hour a day to exercise. I'm just not sure if using that to metal detect is a good idea or not. I'm not sure what's happening with that. So today we're just going to worry about making some cider. Yeah, nice. We'll bubble this away for another 10 minutes. I think botulism gets killed at 85 Celsius. As long as we reach that, we're alright. The last thing I need just now is botulism. Alright, I'll come back in a minute. Okay, we've got a sort of stew-like mixture, and I think it's ready to get strained. Not bad. All the apples and berries were picked for nothing at the side of a horse's field. Right, turn that off. Let's empty this mash up. Whoa! Right. I'll have to demist you. We'll just let... Is there any water in that? What on earth? Alright, I might have to squash it down a bit. I thought that would be bright red. Right. 2 minutes. I will start squashing this down with a spoon. Like that. We'll see. Okay. That was a lot of faffing about. But we've got a pretty clear, probably, 750ml of this now. So what we're going to do, I would have loved to have made it in these, by the way, but you can't see inside them to see what's happening. I might get an airlock and do something with these at some point. Right, we're going to pour this into here, and from there into the plastic bottles. So I'm sure I can manage that live. Let me see. Oh, what? Right. Jesus. Okay, so from here, now, can I do this without spilling it? I can't. The trick is to not look at the phone while you're doing this. Okay, rinse and repeat until we've got all that in. See these bottles, by the way, I soaked them in like a mild bleach and hot water solution just to disinfect them. Alright, I'll come back once we've put everything in here. Actually no, we're not going to put it all in the one bottle, we're going to split it between the two bottles. Change my mind, the next stage I'm going to chuck some sugar into each one. I'm not sure how much to use. Alright pal, how's it going? Let's go for... This is one of these things where you go on the internet and every answer is different. I'm going to make it up. I'm going to go for 250 grams per bottle. I don't know if that's way too much or not. In fact, nah. Let's go for 200. What does that say? 1.5. Nah, let's chuck some more in. It can only get stronger. There we go. 215 grams of sugar per bottle. Right, I'll chuck that in and I'll come back. I'm not sure if you can go overboard with sugar or not. I know sugar makes it stronger, alcohol wise, but eventually I think you can just knacker the yeast. Right, let's get that in the bottle. Do you want to see it? Shall I film that? Doesn't sound very exciting, but I may as well. Okay, we'll chuck the sugar in. Look, that actually looks quite nice. If this works and that turns out to be a 7-8% cider, I'll be well chuffed. Right, we've got 215 grams of sugar. Let's just sprinkle that in. Don't watch the phone. There we go. Obviously the sugar feeds the yeast, I think. But I just couldn't figure out easily how much to put in. So we're just putting this in. Man, that seems quite a lot. That does seem quite a lot of sugar. Well. Oh. We were doing well there. Right, I'll do the same again with this one. Okay, I've decided this one to do 200 grams. No, 195 grams. I don't know why, but something was telling me this could be too much sugar. Alright, that's the sugar sitting there. That hopefully will get eaten up by the yeast. It's not going to be sweet when you drink it. In fact, if anything, you'll have to add sugar once the yeast has done its stuff. Right, next stage. What is it? We're going to add this. I'm going to add the yeast. I hope I don't kill you, pal. I'm not using the stuff I made earlier. It's been sitting out for ages now. I'm going to chuck some new stuff in. That is out of date, but it's definitely still working. Focus. There we go. Look at this, by the way. 10 pence. 10 pence for sweet and sour chicken. And 10 pence for 2 chocolate eclairs. 20p for what is basically a meal. Anyway, right. Add some yeast to these guys. Right, just before I add the yeast, I'm just Gonna give it a shake to try and get the sugar sort of mixed in a bit. I like the colour of this, and it's not dead thick syrupy stuff. You know, it doesn't look like it'll make you feel sickly. We'll just get the sugar thing wood. Same again with this guy. Get the sugar. I don't know if anybody is watching me, I don't know what they're thinking. Right in front of a big window. Right. Now we can add the yeast, and I'm going to go for a packet between the two of them. That's 7 grams between the two. I'm just making this up, I don't actually really know all the exact stuff. Right, let's add the yeast. Looks like it's fermenting already. Right, here's what I've decided to do. 150 ml of lukewarm water and 7 grams of yeast. That's a 7 gram packet. We'll just chuck that in. Right, and we'll put 75 ml in each bottle. Hopefully that's enough, I don't know. But first, oh, that smells so nice. I love that smell, it smells like the brewery. Right, first I'll just give it a little, very gentle stir. There's no sugar in there or anything, because it's just going straight in there. But I just want to mix it. Okay, we've got our yeast mixture, and we'll try our best to split it 50-50. Forgot to say, see this bread yeast? It's bread yeast, it's not ideal. I had champagne yeast, which is meant to be way better for cider. Tastes better, makes it stronger, but it's 2 years old, and when I opened it up it was all powdery and weird, so I never bothered. So if you can get decent yeast, get on eBay. What's that, about 75? Nah, not even close. If you can get better yeast on eBay, I would. Champagne yeast, that sort of stuff. Meant to be way better. Not that I have a clue. It's all just what I've read. Let's mix you up. Right, so we're adding the yeast now. And what I'll do with the rest of the room, I will top it up with some more apple juice. I'll give that a quick rinse with apple juice and put it right back in. So there's how we're looking. The yeast is in there now with the sugar. In a couple of hours there should be bubbles rising up. Should be. We'll see. Alright, so we've got everything in there now. The yeast is in there. We'll just give it a very gentle mix up. Remember, yeast is a living thing, it's a little creature. Almost. Just spin it all about the place. Just spin it 360, yeah. Same with this one. Alright little guys, enjoy your ride. Right. One final step before we leave this to sit. That is everything done. Sugar, fruit juice, yeast, mixed up. Final step, I don't have an airlock, I don't even have a balloon. So we're just going to loosen the cap just enough for the gas to escape. And that should be enough. Want an airlock or a balloon ideally, but that, as long as it's just loose enough for the CO2 to escape, it shouldn't explode. And I reckon in a few hours there should be bubbles coming up there, all up the side. It should start to come alive pretty soon. Maybe even before I get the video up, I can get another shot in a few hours time. If not, we'll come back at least 7 days. Might be drinkable, this time next week. But there will be updates through the week, and if anybody has any other things you want to see me do that don't cost money, give me a shout. I'm sure there will be metal detecting some way, somehow. It just has to be done properly. Make sure you're doing the right thing at the moment, because things are getting mental. Right, there we go. I will update you on this. That could be 4 litres of strong apple cider for next to nothing. Like I said, if there's anything else you want me to mess about with, give me a shout. See you next time. Cheers.